Happy Friday, you guys. Here we are once again with Connections Keys to Success. I'm Stephen Barbie.
I'm Jordan Cook.
I'm Barbara Fitzgerald.
Welcome back to Keys to Success here. I tell you, to be here on our Friday morning, and I tell you, great things are happening here at Connections. With my good colleague and co-worker Jordan and with Barbara here today, we're just excited because we're doing something a little bit different, but the train is still going forward. Of course, last week we talked, and we're going to dig deeper into our core values here at Connections. And the thing of it is that our core values really is a foundation which Connection is built upon. And so Jordan, last week we talked about passion. How does passion play a part in your life as a life transformation coach here at Connections?
Yeah, so part of what I do with Connections to Success is a big part of it is motivating individuals who are down and out in their potential, their abilities have gotten all dusty and grimy. And part of what we do is just simply shining that back up and showing them that they can do it, that they can overcome these barriers. And a lot of times what we see is people they don't believe that they can succeed anymore. They don't believe that they can do it. And it's simply showing them like, hey, so-and-so did it, you can do it. These are the steps you need to take. And we're with you and we'll walk with you through it.
And as we look at Connections, Barbara, our next core value is hope.
Right.
And when you think about hope, really it is seeing and believing in the possibility. And I know, Barbara, that times when you come through that door, you bring hope. How does hope fit in your role and your responsibility as you serve our people here, Barbara?
Well, I try to give hope every day.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm not as involved in programming as much as I am in fundraising.
You're
so
fine.
I go out and find organizations
Yes.
that can connect with Connections to Success. That I tell our story. I get them engaged. I help them to understand who it is that we serve. And for me, I try to offer hope every day when I walk in the door. And the passion that I have in me is just from being here and experiencing
Yes.
our participants and experiencing that change and that true hope that they were given in the beginning and that they realized by the time they finished the PPD course.
Sure. Jordan, as day in and day out, right now we got our personal professional development training going on here in Kansas City, Kansas, and also Kansas City, Missouri. And sometimes they come in underneath a dark cloud. Jordan, when you see that dark cloud, how do you bring them a ray of hope?
Yeah, so we do a lot of that through relationships, through the course, through the 12-day training. They get to know us. And then, they start to trust us a little more. What I try and do as a life transformation coach is I go out of my way to meet that individual's needs, to show them that I'm not just here for a paycheck. I'm not just here to look good or get the glamour. I'm here for them. I'm here to help them get on their feet. And slowly over time, they start to trust me.
And that is so powerful because you said trust. And I believe that us and we as workers that serve here at Connections, you know what? Our hope is seeing and building trust. As we build trust with our participants, as we build trust with our coworkers, as we build trust, as we support one another, when people walk through that front door, sometimes they can see the ray of hope. And one thing about Connections is we're going to connect you to that hope, that resource, and a plan. So there you have it. Friday's Keys to Success. And as we close out this edition of Keys to Success, of course, hope. All of us have a sense of hope. If you connect to these keys will generate, activate, and give you hope. I'm Stephen Barbie.
I'm Jordan Cook.
I'm Barbara Fitzgerald.
Happy Friday.
Friday.
Happy Fridays, you guys.
Great. Okay, Stephen, try not to talk so loud, like the microphone's going to get you.
That's funny there. Do I need to go again? Are you good?
No.
Why do you even tune
Are
in?
you kidding? I live for Friday. Our organization with other organizations in the community. And so I can't do it now.
Connections, which reminds me, we got that vehicle outside Jordan, and what do we call that vehicle?
It's called Moxie.
Man, tell us about Moxie.
And it's got all the items you need, all the high dollar women's apparel. Come out and get some.
Don't be tossing it to Jordan
Yeah.
for Moxie.
I was like, how you gonna?
He did well. He did.
They got all the blouses. They got
the
the
purse
they got
things,
those
the necklace
long.
thing.
It's not like a shirt.
You'll see.
They got necklaces, purses,